Good evening, everyone. Welcome to. I put Italian flag, so welcome to Italy, I suppose. Although I figured out that it was once upon a time called San Marino Grand Prix, so. Well, it's in the middle of Italy, so. I guess Italian flag is better for the title. Anyway, is this esports? Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I feel like it's quite esporty. I feel quite excited. Even my voice stopped working. Well, currently we have qualifying going on, but it's for the GT3 class. We have quite a fight ahead. BOP is fine. Looks like maybe BMW is a bit off here. Oh, what's with my voice? Anyway, LMH and LMDH qualifying beginning in 3-4 minutes. We can drive out of the garages in 3. LMU is legit. It is legit. I mean, it's early legit, but it's almost V1.0 legit. Maybe I can put. I cannot put a camera. Maybe on Rainnnn I can put the camera a little bit. But the quali is slowly coming to the end for GT3s. I think this is such a GT3 track because all the curbs and the bumps, they just feel alright in GT3s, but with the hypercars they are so weird. Sometimes the car just eats them, other times you get bumped into the space. But such a nice track anyway. Let's see if Remy improves here. And meanwhile I hope that my volumes are all good. Pit stop practice, or pit entry practice. Quite an early line here and a lot of time loss because of how long and how slow the pits are. I must not forget to keep it to the fast lane, because there is actually rules that you cannot just cut across, which is refreshing to see. Anyway, my wets are being heated up. I wonder when that bug is going to be resolved. But it's gonna be 41% chance for each of the time slots, so more likely than not it's gonna be quite a wet race. Thank you, Arnaud. Hello. So 1 minute and we are going out. Yeah, also the rule is that I have to return back to the pit lane like it used to be with Virtual Endurance Championship. But look at the amount of Ferrari. And none of them is in the top 4 from practice. Where is that Porsche? Somebody signed up with Hypercar Porsche, but he's not here. That's a bit weird. Is my FFB on? I'm gonna... probably it's on. Hi Piotr. So... 10 seconds. I don't even know if I want to be the first. Anyway. The first at the green line. There we go. So...
Clear unsafe release, I see.
From whom? I wasn't in the fast lane. So
Not yet, no. I had to brake though.
you didn't have to brake. You wanted to brake.
Yeah, of course. This is how stuff's done, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. All jokes.
Maybe.
Copy.
Well, good luck, enjoy.
Likewise.
Lights on. So, well, everyone my apologies in advance on behalf of Studio 397, but the tires need a specific treatment on the outlap, which is not how it should be, but it currently still is. You will see what I mean. What's the track temp? 23. Anyway, we are slow or fast roasting the surface. The smoker is on. If you like iRacing, then maybe look away for the moment. The rears are still cold. Looks completely normal, maybe. That's a bit tricky now. But I need temperature.
Is that intended?
What? The fronts are cold. Anyway, this is how much heat we are able to get in. Now let's see. Alright. Sufficient for the first attempt. 0.5, not best. But I couldn't make the temperature that I want. Anyway, right. Hi everyone that joined in the middle of the big cooking. But look at the tire temp. 66. That's not great. So there is reasons for that. One reason is that there is no graining and so on in real life. If you watched WEC, they say that they are afraid of loading the tires too much to put temperature into them, because then they will introduce big graining, and that's bad. But here we yet don't have any graining or stuff like that, and the thermal deck is still quite basic, so it doesn't destroy the tire as quick as it should. and so on. But they are working on it. It's gonna be fixed one day. But for today we need to absolutely destroy the surface of the tire to get a little bit of temp. It's also Imola problem, because at Imola it's impossible to have hot tires. So by the rulebook we box, we drive into our garage in the fast lane, or rather into our pit box. What is the orientation of... Ah, okay, like that. And then we escape, return to garage, and start driving again. Well, provisional pole for now, but it's quite tight. I don't know, that lap time is not that great, but I can send it harder now, risk more. I'm not using more laps because I mean the temperature drops, right? If I just drive full push, then I will just lose temperature. I need to do like not a cool down lap, but a warm up lap every second lap, and then eventually, of course, the wear prevails. One more car behind that I should let through. Well, I don't really have much data except for the lap times. So tires are nice and warm. They will be cold after the lap again, but yeah, let's see if we can get the pole back. Delta is fine, but let's see how much others improve. I still have fuel for one more lap, so I just go for it. But again, tires are not great. they just don't grip anymore. And that's a cut. Okay, P2, P3, pit. Oh, that's positive. A Peugeot 1-2. Oof. Yeah, I mean, this tire preparation is like, I mean, as I said, this is kind of... Did I say it already? I just discussed if this is esports or not. But again, like, this is first time that we're actually trying to go that fast, I think. Well, for myself at least, to try to exploit the system if possible. And to me, this is faster than just doing 5 laps and slowly warming up the tires. But yeah, it's of course tighter margin, it's just 2 hot laps plus 1 in the end, but of course it will not work because the fronts are 60. Well, but Macaulay in P2 is very, very close.
I could have started 4th, but I choked.
Yeah, my Delta miraculously went quite green at some corner in second lap. Oof. Well, RTG, or how they call it in ACC. Baldwin P5. Is David improving? David already... in the pits. Everybody's in the pits, so that's it! Pole position! Yay, 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 yay. Nice. But a weakness of the Peugeot is that it doesn't really accelerate that well. Ferrari pulls kind of better. Anyway, race load setup leaked. Perfect. Wrong click. But, well, on to race. And race is gonna be 41% chance of rain, so gonna be fun. Yeah, Fabio into the lead, into turn 1. Let's see, I mean, I don't really know Joe. Like, where he comes from, what's his natural pace, how much he prepared. But that lap from him, well, I mean, I did lose a little bit, of course, but everybody lost a little bit of time. So, very, very solid lap from him. In before he later talks to me and says that he absolutely destroyed his lap and that he was half a second off. Oh, that's taking quite a long time now to go to the next
Baldwin
session.
just got me.
Ah, he was still on the lap?
Yeah, apparently. Ah, this annoys me. Like, I got a stupid off track. The car bounced a bit too wide in Akram in the rally, just behind the threshold, and then rip.
Ah, that corner in quali when you're pushing, yeah, it's hitting the ground, hitting the Packers. Okay.
If I just finish my lap with my 2.5 tenth delta, I'm sitting 4th, but
Yeah.
oh well, P7, right in the middle of aggressive people.
Look at that forecast.
I assume two two segments haven't been sent, right? Actually 3.
Yeah, or they interpret the weather forecast in their own way and just say that it's gonna be max 41%. Or maybe that's how it is, that it actually, when it calculates no rain, it goes no rain. It could still get quite wet, right?
We have to pit for wets at some point.
That's gonna be fun.
The hard part is guessing the race duration.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting. Well, it's gonna be fun. We did a couple of tests with the wet, but it was always like this rain drops in every of the slots. But now this is a bit different, so I don't know. World fastest gamer is only P5. Well, Toyota man, he's the world fastest LMU Toyota at the moment, so the BOP benefit of doubt. David is very fast, was maybe a tenth and a half behind him. It's a bit of a shame that the people just went for the Ferrari. It's not, I mean, it drives really well. So
Remember bet.
yeah. Here we go. A little bit extra temperature was put into the tire. And it's quite dark, right? I hope the stream is fine. I think it is with the lighting. Well, I think LMDH is competitive, but people were just maybe fed up with all the LMDH in VMS Pro in Season 1. Or maybe, I don't know. Well, here we go. Oh. I think no damage. Now let's see rear wings. Peugeot is good in top speed, it has low drag. Not as low as the old Peugeot that didn't have a rear wing, but top speed is fine here. And I'm not running the lowest of downforces. So one thing is that supposedly Ferrari builds up the tire temp a bit faster. Looks like I have speed in sector 3, but lack a little bit in sector 1. Cannot get temperature into front left. It's not LMH only, there is LMDHs, but I don't know. The BOP destroyed people mentally, or like mentally destroyed the LMDH class or subclass, because everyone thinks now that the LMH is faster. I don't really think it is, but would need to find on track. I just like the idea of switching from the BMW in Season 1 to the Peugeot for Season 2. I don't know where to even build that front left temperature. The worst feeling in LMU is when you have just a little bit under the window, the temperature just a bit under the window, and then you turn in a little bit and suddenly it grips and you need to readjust. .74 on the front left, it's getting a bit better. Wheelbase is SimuCube 2 Pro. And the Peugeot really likes that curb on the apex of the last corner. Daniele, I don't know, like... It's fine, I can feel what's going on, that's the most important. If I stayed on the right, I would probably get boxed in. Nice drift from the Mustang. Yeah, I mean the details on the FFB, I don't have any complaints about it. But well, indeed there is still some improvements that need to be made on the tire model itself. But even if the tire is bad, again I can feel everything, so I can enjoy it. And then perhaps in iRacing the tire behaves more realistically in some aspect. Doesn't produce too much of steep angles. But I just cannot feel anything, so I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not enjoying. No, my wet braking into turn 1 marker has been destroyed. Yeah, check the brake temps, even with some lift and coasting, and I have fully opened ducts on the rear. I get like almost 900, so I think because of that reason it's always going to be a bit worse off in the long run compared to quali. At least on brake heavy tracks. The rear is just moving a bit too much, but if I set it to be more stable, then I will not have the rotation. Yeah, the OG tire wear was interesting. I mean, it's still heavily worked on, right? The GT3s are receiving updates to the tire model and so on. Or like, I mean, they have been just released and so on. Actually, 5 months since December. Well, they had one tire update, right? So for sure we can expect a lot more in that regard. Grigo is really fast behind. Nice clouds. Fabio is fast through Acqua Minerale. And I'm already pushing quite a lot there, so maybe it's just a BOP thing. Now fuel is not good. In the wet maybe. But at this point it's been way too dry, so it's like 45 minutes I think. One tank. Cut? Ah, okay. Turn 2. It's funny because I don't have a detached ARB at all. But I've worked quite hard to get any rotation going. For sure the turn entry is a strength of the Peugeot. Exit is bad, like traction is quite poor, or maybe it's just the engine. A bit of slalom, I suppose. Rainnnn. Let's go. Grigo got boxed in. Right, so 37 to go, and the rain is forecasted for the third and the fourth time slot of the 5. Sorry. That was from way too far, so my apologies. But it had to be done. It's esports after all, right? If I was again in the same situation, probably I would have lifted because I was at the mercy of the Aston. If you're nice, this happens. You have a big red Ferrari in the rear view. Ah, he got boxed again. Nice. Alright. All good. So strategy. That was not a cut, it went away. Ah, I killed Timo. Well, not killed. Scared him. Copy. Yeah, 1-3 I have something similar. Depends on the conditions. track is still dry. It's damp. And I can feel it. Or maybe it's just the placebo, but I think, yeah, 3 tenths lost after sector 1. I think the Peugeot relatively likes these conditions. A bit less heat on the brakes, so the ducts don't get overheated. And the front still bites. And then the weaker acceleration is not that prominent. Although I think it's like part acceleration, or like part lacking of power and part lacking of traction on the Peugeot. So even in the wet, the traction is not great compared to others. Time for wipers. It's soon gonna be wet territory. But traction is not great ever since the Formula Pro got released in R Factor 2. Now, when it comes to fuel, I don't know what to trust. Oof, bad traffic. Ah, here comes Fabio. Is it time? Perhaps. Unsafe release. Yeah, let's see. Am I the only one who boxed? No, it was getting quite wet for sure. Ah, and the Aston got the straight exit and I had to go at an angle. Slightly wet, yeah. It's time. Ah, the mirror is blinking. That's still the issue. Interesting. Okay, a bit more of motor map. I have overfueled by quite a margin, I think. GT freeze. Well, rip. And I'm getting stuck again here in the worst possible time, although in the wet the difference is less. Baldwin continues. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Where is Grigoletto?
I fucked up. I overfueled by 20%.
How much do you have? I have 56.
76.
Oof.
And I wanted to take 51.
Rip. Macaulay with 38. Okay, so Why does Macaulay have 38? Okay, is that a move? Ah, no! That's bad. I misread that. But he broke so early. Is he in medium still? I feel bad now. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I boxed one lap too early, but then my out lap was really unfortunate with the traffic. I just got stuck so much. And in the pit lane with that Aston, I just lost like 3 seconds, so I think it was a good call, but unfortunate situation. Andonovski. Sorry. I thought he was staying away from the apex. Then I didn't know if he wants me to take it or not. Anyway, both survived. I cannot get stuck here now. Yeah, don't defend nothing, please. Oi! A Baldwin refilled as well, okay. It's still drizzle. Guys, that's a legit wet line. Did Macaulay refill less, so because he thinks that it's gonna be dry in the end anyway, so nah, surely not. Maybe he thought he's adding that it was the pit exit fuel, and now he has less fuel, therefore better acceleration. His TC overriding, I can hear. I don't really have the pace here. Yeah, Ryan, way too many Ferraris. With this rate of drizzle, the tires will start overheating soon. But still forecast is light rain, so... drying line is visible. What if that's it? If that was it from the rain? Luckily, the regulator is not pulling away. Weather overcast. So when does the forecast change then now? I don't quite understand this system. Anyway. Ah, thank you. More viewers than Nietzsche, uh-oh. Well, I haven't overfueled, so I have something going.
So you say someone still needs the pit?
Yeah, Macaulay. Be free. Before now.
Or is he trying to save it to the end now?
No, we all need to pit for slicks anyway. I don't know if it's possible. It's 15 to go. Can we get back those, like that's 8-9 laps? Pit stop is 42 seconds at least, I like, yeah, 40-ish for new tires. The question is, how much is this race about keeping the wets cold?
I think we have to come back in.
8 or 9 laps to go.
Does that make sense even?
Need 5 seconds per lap. We are going, Jesper.
Problem is, can you make it for track position with a dump line?
Another misplaced Aston. Gonna take the cut. Ah, but there is no cut. Nice. Yeah, these tires are happy at like, I don't know, 50, 60 Celsius, but at 70 it's not great anymore.
Stay out.
No questions. No. I mean, it's half esports, so. But no, the side lights on under monitor are for sleep angle. What's going on there? And that was the lapped Alpine. And that's exactly what I don't need. How did we all overfuel so much? And this is 6 to go. Maybe 7. But we have fuel for 9 more. Traffic. That's a bit silly, drifting around, but I'm a bit annoyed. He will get all of them beat. This is literally like 15 laps worth. I cannot believe it. Well, traffic gives, traffic takes. But what's more sweet than 4 GTs ahead of you into Aqua Mineral? 1 second. 0.3. Ah. Okay, well, there is 1% chance he gets held up the same I mean, then again, when we were battling for the lead with the Peugeot, I went on the left, hoped for the best, and let Grigo through. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have this issue. The question is, do we just full push and overheat the tires? Or is there any reason to try to keep them without any slipping and the temperatures to be low? I don't think so. Well, I guess track limits are there to be used. Not gaining enough. Hi Alex, it's indeed a very nice car. Macaulay had to pit. Is this like Norris versus Verstappen last year? Or was it 2 years ago? I have a little bit of pace, but it's just a little bit too late, I think. Went green on the cut in the last second. So free to go. 8/10 per lap. Simple. Where is all the traffic now? Here it's all the traffic, of course. In the perfect position on track. Well... Do we have some big train ahead? But like, how unlucky can I get? Let that be my complaining about traffic moment on this stream. It's always like that, like always. Okay, I stop. One lap to go. It's just funny, like, even in Le Mans Virtual Series, we just often had such a terrible luck with traffic. Like, we started asking the real-life drivers if people in, like, if top teams in real life have like a systems to predict where traffic will be. I mean, it's kind of feasible in the short run. They said, nope, it's impossible to predict. Yeah, I don't know. And the one time that he gets held up, I'm gonna get held up as well by the same car. Alright. Yeah, the tires are properly cooked now. It's funny that there's like we would need softs here, because mediums are impossible to get into the temperature window and the wets are impossible to keep in the window, like they go too hot, so there is no tire that actually works on this track in most of these conditions. Anyway, guys, that's a podium. P2, I guess I can be still quite happy. Pole position and P2 after... it's a stupid mistake, like it was really bad judgment on my side when we raced there. But well, a Ferrari has to win on the Ferrari soil, right? Yeah, okay. The tires didn't want to have anything to do with this. Right,
nice.
guys.
Winning the strategy fuck-up cup at least.
Well, you will laugh at me when you will see how I have lost the lead.
I don't know. I have nothing to laugh. Like, I bottled Q, I got fucked on the start, then was stuck behind David.
Mitch, maybe children are watching us. Watch out, you know what FIA says. So.
No. I'm in such a horrendous mood.
Yeah, like, I mean, still better plus 20% compared to minus 20% on what you would actually have to have.
Did you underfuel?
No, it was spot on, but yeah, you will see. You will watch my stream and you will see. Yeah,
Okay.
Michi, $10,000 fine for you.
Okay.
Right, so, I mean,
Could care less. Take 10 points.
that's the F1 driver spirit. Yeah, I have, like, better run. I see a gap. I have overspeed. And then at this point I'm like, yeah, maybe this is not the best idea, but if I brake then Grigoletto will go left and he could overtake me with overspeed. And then yeah, but where is this Aston braking? Ah, that was Delorme. He was still on mediums, I think. Well, I don't know how to check that. Yeah, he just broke at... He started braking at 200 a little bit. Ah, no. What? Nah, he broke here. I mean, it's not that... It's not that early, but still it's early because he has mediums. And then, of course, well, I mean, what can I do? If I go for the gap, I'm gonna get pinched. And we will all crash. And I really don't want that. And then... Fabio... starts braking. Lifts brake, back on power. Bumps the Peugeot a bit. I don't know. Like, what should I have done here? It's just such a rare situation, like, you never experience such situation. It's like once per decade. It's not like, I don't know, Spa, which is so often race. It's Imola, and that's not too many times on the schedule. So, I mean, normally you just pull out of slipstream because you're close enough and you have overspeed, so... And if at this... Yeah, there is no gap anymore between... I don't know. I just had to accept it. And I couldn't even slot in behind because the Aston was already taking the apex. And then where is our dear train? I will not find it, right? Is there timing? Nah, I cut many laps. I mean, you guys saw the big choo-choo moment into Aqua Minerale. Anyway, I don't even want to see it again. Start was good though. I was surprised by how well we got off. It's a nice real road bug. Now Macaulay got a little bit of a boost from the Ferrari. Nah, GG Fabio. That's all I can say. It was really a good race from him. He was on pace, and it's gonna be quite an interesting season till the end. Last season he was in the Caddy, I was in the BMW. He sometimes had the pace advantage, but I think here it's gonna be more like more differences because the BMW and Caddy are same chassis, right? Just different engine. But here we have two very different cars, much less spec cars than LMDH, so gonna be a really fun season. Anyway, let that be it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, at least most of the time. At least where there wasn't 4 GT3 is ahead of me. Anyway. Off to... What's the next round anyway? I don't even know where to check. Anyway, I'm just closing it down. Have a nice start to the upcoming week. And see you next time. Bye bye.